Hello everyone, this is M. Tejasri. I am currently pursuing integrated MTech software engineering, and today we are going to discuss about the topic Agile development process. Let's begin. So, what is Agile? Agile is an iterative approach to project management and software development, and it emphasizes flexibility, continuous improvement, and rapid delivery. And it values individuals and interactions over processes and tools, and it mainly focuses on working software over compressive documentation. Let's see the core principles of Agile. The main principles of Agile are customer satisfaction through early and continuous deliveries and welcome change requirements and even in late development, deliver quickly working software frequently like 2 to 4 weeks and business people and developers work together daily, build projects around motivated individuals. Coming to the key frameworks of Agile, here we have Scrum and Kanban. Scrum is an agile framework focused on iterative and incremental progress and typically used for managing complex projects. Kanban is a framework for managing workflow with a focus on continuous delivery and efficiency. Let's see some key elements of Scrum and Kanban. So Scrum has sprint-based development, which means work is done in fixed periods, and that periods are called as sprints. And coming, it has daily stand-ups, which means short daily progress meetings and sprint planning and retrospectives is to meetings to plan and revive each sprint. And coming to Kanban key elements, we have continuous flow. The tasks are complete as they come, and visual board, it shows the tasks in different stages, and work in progress limits on tasks in each stage to maintain the flow. And coming to benefits of Agile, here we have faster time to market and better quality control and increased project visibility and higher customer satisfaction and reduced drift and better team morale and continuous improvement. And common challenges of Agile is resistance to change and lack of documentation and scope creep and team coordination and maintaining consistent velocity and stakeholder engagement. Coming to the best practices of Agile, here we have start small and scale gradually and invest in proper training, use appropriate tools and maintain clear communication. We know that communication is a key. So we have to make a clear communication between the stakeholders and the and developers so that the product will be good. And coming to it, we have to have regular feedback loops which helps in improve our product. And coming focus on delivering value in Agile, we'll deliver the product within like two product model within 2 to 3 weeks. So we have to focus on delivering value and embrace continuous learning. So we know that Agile can embrace the changes even in the middle of the development. So these are the best practices of Agile. Introduction to Agile development in software industry. Let's take an overview. Agile has become a preferred development methodology in software industry, addressing the need for flexible, customer-focused, and iterative approaches. And it has relevance in a market where users' requirements and technologies evolve rapidly. Agile supports timely and relevant product releases, and it embraces changes and adoption trends. Over 70% of companies use some form of agile methodologies, demonstrating its impact across the industry. Key benefits of agile development are the first one is flexibility and adaptability. We know that agile allows teams to adapt quickly to changing requirements, to improving their ability to meet the customer needs. And the second one is improved collaboration. Agile frameworks emphasizes teamwork and continuous communication among stakeholders and developers and customers. We know that communication is the key, so we will hold many meetings and to know the customer requirements so that we can develop the product as the customer wants. And in flexibility and adaptability, we have seen Agile allows a team to adapt quickly to changing, which helps the product to be best. And coming to the faster time to market, Agile iterative approach enables faster releases of software updates, helping the company stay competitive. Enhanced product quality through Agile. It has frequent testing. Agile encourages ongoing testing during development, identifying issues early before they can escalate, and iterative improvements. Each sprint delivers a potentially shippable product increment and allowing for continuous refinement. And the third one will be quality control. And Agile practices like test-driven development and continuous integration helps to ensure consistent quality through this. And Agile impacts on project success rates. Comparing Agile versus traditional methods, studies shows how Agile projects are more likely to meet their goals on time within budget compared to traditional approach. Although Agile will accept the changes in the middle and etc etc, and it also even conducts the meetings, so that the communication between the stakeholders and developers will be smooth. And the second one is enhanced project visibility, and it has regular updates, stand-ups, which means meetings, in which we'll discuss about the what have been done in the sprints, and reviews. Sprint reviews keep all stakeholders informed and involved in the project, like what is the project, what has been developed in the project, etc. And coming to the third one, it is risk mitigation. Agile incremental approach reduces the risks of project failure, allowing for course corrections when issues arise. Coming to this slide, it shows agile versus traditional method. Here we have waterfall, which is traditional method, and coming to here, it have requirements. After gathering or collecting the requirements from the stakeholders, we enter the new phase called design phase, in which we will design the product, and we will develop the code, and we will test the code, and then we will develop the final product. If there is an error occurred in it, in the code, we can't go back, or if the any requirement is not fulfilled, then we can't go back and again do that. We have to start from the beginning. This is the main loss or main disadvantage of traditional method. So it also includes like the overflow of the budget. And coming to the agile model, as we are giving the uh, communication more importance, so that the requirements of the stakeholders will be discussed clearly, so that we will build a product according to that. And as we are giving a product model for every 2 to 3 weeks, we will develop the product according to their view. So coming to agile, here we can see that after collecting design requirements from the stakeholders, we will go through design, develop, test, deploy, and review. After reviewing, we again come to the, if the stakeholders didn't like the, or if they want to add any requirements, again we will come to the requirements, and the cycle goes on until the stakeholders are satisfied, and it will be in budget. And coming to the agile and customer centric development, it has customer involvement. As we seen in this previous slide, agile integrates customer feedback at every stage, ensuring that the product aligns with user needs and expectations. If the product didn't go through user expectations, we will again redo that. And coming to frequent feedback cycles, customer input is gathered and acted on during each iteration, and allowing for adjustment features and priorities. And coming to the resulting product fit, by the time of the final product is delivered, it is often more in line with customer requirements than with the traditional methods. Efficiency and productivity in agile teams. Sprints and time boxed cycles. As we seen before in Scrum, As in Scrum, these cycles provide clear goals and deadlines, allowing teams to focus on delivering a specific functionalities. Sprints are time-boxed cycles, we know that. So, in this particular period of time, we have to develop some specific functionalities to be delivered to the customers and to be reviewed. And motivated teamwork. Agile fosters a supportive environment where everyone works towards a common goal, encouraging accountability. And the last one is increased velocity. Over time, Agile teams tends to increase their productivity and speed of delivery as they refine processes and gain experience. Fostering innovations with Agile. It emphasizes on experimentation. Agile allows teams to experiment with new features and quickly access their viability and freedom to pivot. And Agile's flexibility enables team, teams to change direction based on feedback and promoting an innovative mindset and continuous learning. Agile encourages a culture of continuous learning and improvement, like both in technology and in team processes. Reduce the development cost and improved ROI. First one is cost savings. Frequent releases helps identify issues and avoid costly reworks at later stages. As we see in the previous slides, in which traditional methods, if there is any error or any issue occurred in the later phases, like after testing phase, we cannot go back to another phase and we can fix it. We have to redo that, so which will be more cost effective, and it may cross the budget also, as we can see in the Agile. Whereas in Agile, if the customer didn't like the requirement, or if he didn't satisfy with the requirement, or uh, if the stakeholders want to add new requirements, we can do that without any cost effective. And if there are any issues or errors occurred in in it, as we're releasing the frequently to the customers, it can be the issues can be easily solved without any cost effective. And prioritization of features. Agile focuses on delivering the highest value features first and optimizing resource allocation and enhanced ROI. Incremental delivery and rapid feedback loops allow company to release valuable features sooner, maximizing ROI over time. And challenges and considerations for agile implementation. First one is scope creep, which means agile flexibility can lead to changing priorities, requiring careful management to maintain focus on core objectives. And team commitment and skill. Agile requirements requires dedication and a skilled team that understands the methodology, principles, and tools. And training and support means for Agile to succeed, companies may need to invest in training and Agile coaching and initial restructure. And the conclusion of Agile strategic value for the industry. So, coming to the summary of benefits, and Agile enhances flexibility, speed up delivery, and creates customer-centered products by communication and knowing the requirements of the customers, and giving the frequent releases of products and making it valuable to approach. And long-term potential, Agile is increasingly integral to DevOps, AI, and continuous delivery practices, making it long-term strategic asset. The final thoughts of me on Agile are: Agile is not just a methodology but a mindset that helps software companies to continuously improve and deliver value to their customers. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Uh, and This is Tejashree, 22 MS 43. Thank you.